I'm live. Welcome to your daily tarot card reading from Born Without Boundaries Tarot from me, Michelle, here on Astrology Motivation. If you want to check out your weekly zodiac predictions, please go to Born Without Boundaries Tarot. There's always a reading there for you every single week. And then there's an extended reading on Vimeo. So you can go check out the extended reading too and subscribe over on Vimeo as well. It's up to you. You've got options. I would love to hear your voice. And you can see that this is a live chat. In order to participate in the live chat, you have to be subscribed to the channel. So please subscribe to the channel and then ring that notification bell. Ringing the notification bell will give you notifications. And that's the only way you're going to know when I go live, because I don't do premieres and I don't have a regular live schedule. So I come on when I can, Monday through Friday, but there's a Monday through Friday unless something happens. There's always a daily tarot card reading. So I hope to see you guys here. Please go ahead and subscribe and ring that bell. If you are not able to participate in the live chat, I would still love to hear how this is impacting you, how the energy plays out in your life. Please do leave a comment below, because I definitely want to know. What's up, everybody? We're going to start off with the astrology for the day. This week is wonkier than it seems. I'm just going to let you guys know. It's just wonkier than it seems. And that's the best way I can explain it. So we have Susan. Hi, Susan. What's up, Four? Hey, Jennifer. What's up, the Traveling Blossom? Hey, Renee. Hey, Teresa. What's up? What's up? Hey, Mordor Van Bay. Good morning to you. Glad you caught me. What's up, Earl? Okay, so thank you to everybody who's on. Everybody who is on joining the live chat, please remember to give it a thumbs up. It really helps the channel a great deal when you do that. We're going to check the daily transits. Check out Scorpio is deep, man. I know it's almost a redundancy, Scorpio being deep, but seriously, it was such an intense reading. Actually, all three readings were extremely intense and extremely deep, and not the most comfortable. I got to tell you, very powerful. So I hope you guys all get a chance to check them out. Scorpio, Libra, and Sagittarius is up. Scorpio, what's up, Teresa? So I hope that you guys liked that video. Let's get into the astrology today. I'm going to use a technical term, wonky. I think it's wonky. That's what I think. There are so many conjunctions, and I don't think that's great. It's almost like a mountain out of a molehill kind of energy. And there's just like a lot of pebbles in people's shoe. That's what it is. Just getting things done. We've still got that conjunction between Mercury and Pluto, which is diving deep, investigative, looking into things, researching, or some shady stuff happening with technology and communications. And there could be, and I hope it's super exposed. Then we have the sun. Right now, it's not in a, it's pretty close. It's in a loose conjunction. It's not really in a conjunction yet to Saturn, but it will be by the end of this week. But right now it's not. They keep growing closer. Venus and Neptune are not conjunct yet. They're getting there, but they're not. Jupiter and Chiron are conjunct. This is a tough one. Really is. You want to talk about mountain out of a molehill. That's Jupiter conjunct Chiron. You know, it could become bigger. Jupiter exacerbates everything. It makes everything bigger. And Chiron is definitely not something you want to make bigger. You know what I'm saying? So it's like it's already bothersome. Why make it even bigger? But that's kind of what it is. That's why I think this is the energy of mountain out of a molehill, because even small things that just bug you could seem like they're fucking huge, larger than they are. It could also help for healing, though. It just depends on how you use the energy. And that's fate and free will, baby. Fate and free will. We got so much heavily weighted here toward the left-hand side. And then toward the right, we only have really the moon. Poor little moon. Just trying to keep it down, man, and hold it down. Watch your dreams. Dreams are intense right now. They're going to get even more intense as Venus gets closer to Neptune. They really are. And that's pretty much it. Let's look at Llewellyn's Witch's date book and see what it wants to say. Hello. Hello. Today is Tuesday. According to Inuit lore, Maravik is the sea goddess who provides fish. The color of the day is black, which is a protective color, and we have our moon in Virgo, central Virgo, so it's in there. You know, when the moon is in Virgo, good thing is you feel kind of good about routine, and it could make you calmer when it comes to work, more focused. But when the moon is in Virgo, it could also make you be more worried. It could even lead to paranoia, especially with this says a square to Pluto and the square to Mars. So, and this opposition to Venus, that it's going to hit all at the same time. Moon opposite Venus, not such a great energy. So if you're impacted by the moon, which I am, just be sure to I don't know what to say. It's not a big deal. I don't want to make a big deal of it. Like mountain out of a molehill. That's it. Because it is kind of a molehill because it won't be in opposition with Venus for long. It'll pass relatively quickly. So even if it does give you just a little irritation or issues when it comes to just how you can grapple with your sensibilities and what you value, or maybe feeling unvalued or undervalued, it will go away. It won't last more than today. So I don't want to make it a bigger deal than it is. I think the biggest deal is all these conjunctions that are impending, all these planets that are getting closer and closer to each other. Oh God, it's like 2 by 2 Noah's Ark up in here. Let's read. Hi, hello, good day, good day. Finally, such small things are causing big arguments. Yeah, I know. It's exactly the energy. I had just clicked on Scorpio reading and got this notification. Oh, thank you so much, Andreo. God bless you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for your donation. God bless you. What's up, Tree? Man measurements, everything is bigger. Man measurements, everything is bigger than it really is. Genevieve, hey girl, what's up? This week is wacky. It is wacky. So glad. I'm glad you found me too. Hey Claire. So yeah, I mean, not much really going on today. Not every day is extremely exciting in astrology. And those are the days where you just got to make choices and get to work. And so that's what I'm going to do. Let's see. Time to let go of something as it's not serving you. We have the 8 of Cups here. It's also a sense of you kind of lost interest in it. You're kind of sick of it. You're done with it. It's like your cups have run dry and you're not really happy about something. Somebody's not happy about something. It's not even just about happiness though. It's about fulfillment. Like there's nothing really fulfilling in the 8 of Cups. But then we have death, so it is an ending. Oh, God bless you, Kajal. Hey, I'm so glad you're on. It's nice to see you again. I hope you've been busy with exceptional things, Kajal. Thank you so much for your donation. God bless. We have death here. So this is Scorpio energy. Scorpio energy definitely got this. Like I'm sick of stuff. Like it comes to a point where you just don't have any more emotions for something. And this is that sense of kind of sick of things. And I'm moving on, finding a way to move on, finding a way to leave, finding the ability to leave now because you're not scared. You're not worried. You're not emotionally connected or wrapped up in something. And then we have happiness. Interesting how happiness happens and abundance happens. Abundance and happiness happens when you're able to move. Maybe you're deciding to move somewhere. This is also people appreciating your work. Perhaps you're moving for work because people are appreciating you. Finding a home or a place of belonging. We have the Knight of Wands, taking action or finding a way forward, or a younger person. It could be Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, younger, between the ages of 15 and 25. Somebody who can be impulsive, but yeah, it's like, no, I'm ready to move. That's what that central energy is. I'm ready to go. Like, I'm ready for something new. And then we have the Sun, and the Sun is Leo energy, but it's also confidence and courage and capability. It's success. So it's seeing the way forward, actually, letting something be good and over with and feeling liberated. Not all endings are bad. Not everybody looks at an ending and is like, oh, I'm so sad that no. Some endings are exactly what people wanted. And that seems to be what's coming out right now. We have more cards. We've been thinking about this for a while. Maybe you're networking or still pondering which direction you want to go. We have Three of Wands, which is your ships are coming in. Maybe you're ready to leave because you know something else is on the horizon that's better for you. Ace of Wands, which is, I don't know how all these aces got together, because I don't reorganize my deck. So you're just inspired. You're inspired in a different direction. And the Hermit is here because you've been fighting so hard and for so long, doing it on your own, by yourself, maybe fighting an introverted battle, fighting an internal battle, or refusing to give up with something you have been working on very hard. It's interesting because it's almost like you start off not giving up. I wouldn't call the Eight of Cups giving up. I would call the Eight of Cups being done. And maybe it's just you're trying to fight for your right to be by yourself, or to have some alone time, or have some space. This could definitely be, though, if you've been fighting for work or fighting something about work, especially procedures and schedules and rules and regulations. This could be it. It's like you've decided to move forward with it, or you're finally going to get somewhere in that fight if you've been fighting rules, regulations, etc. That's really interesting. But this is a take action kind of day. I don't feel that. I feel actually kind of dragging. I feel kind of tired. But that's okay. It's not about me. Moon card. What do you got to tell me? Surrender to the divine. I could do that. So this is the full moon. What did you give over to the divine? Whatever it was, it seems to be more tangible now. You seem to be closer to it. This is also just a message of release. Today is a day of release. Release the toxins. Look, I gotta say this. I'm gonna say this right now. Look around your bedroom, especially, but look around your whole house, because this is a really good time, especially in this time of the year, spring cleaning. It's a very good time of the year to start to clean out your house, get rid of things, throw a lot of shit you're going to throw out. A lot of it you're just going to get rid of. But you could also get rid of it to a consignment store, or make a little money on it. Or you could get rid of it to like a Goodwill donation, where it's not consignment, you're just done with it. This is a sense of, if you're ready to be done with something, actually be done with something and clear space for yourself to be able to move forward. But this is a good time to do it. And if you've been feeling really heavy and you've been feeling really tired, it's probably because you're buried under a lot of stuff. And this is the toxic stuff that you have to release. And I don't think there's any more in you that wants to even try. It's like just let it be done, and maybe start over, right? And maybe if something has gotten so screwed up and so out of hand, you just give yourself the opportunity to just start over. That might be good too. Start new, start fresh, because you know there are still possibilities out there. You just sometimes things get too murky and messed up. And so you have to just be like, okay, let's scrap it and let's start completely new. I've done it when I've cooked before. You know what I'm saying? I've done it when I've painted before. Like I've gotten to those points where I was just like, let's scrap it. This is not going to get any better. I actually can't save this. And the frustration that it's causing me is going to shut me down completely. So in order to not shut down completely, I've just got to scrap this and we're going to start fresh. It doesn't mean that you still don't want what's on the other side. It's like if you were baking a cake and it just went bad, right? It doesn't mean that you don't still want the cake. It means you've acknowledged that this attempt is not going to get you anywhere, that this attempt it's got to be scrapped, it's got to be thrown out, and you've got to just start from square one again. And so this is kind of like, that's what it's saying. It's like, start from square one again, start over. It's not like, if you want to get to the abundance, you really have to just start fresh. Have confidence and have the courage to scrap whatever has been really frustrating you, tear it up and start fresh. Because that old thing is based on old ideas. It's based on old mistakes. It's based on so many mistakes. And there's nothing you can learn from it except let it go. Learn how to let things go. And I think that that's what the cards are trying to tell us, is be able to let go. Don't keep on fighting. If you want to fight from scratch. Start from scratch so that you are showing what you've learned with all the mistakes that you've made, and you have a chance to improve upon the situation. That's what you got to do. Okay. All right. That sounds good to me. Okay. If this table's a rocking, I mean, like, that's crazy. Stress reduction. Okay. Stress reduction. De-stress your mind, body, and schedule. Okay. As you need to rest, recharge, and revive. Okay. Tiger's eye. Self-confidence through God confidence. Believe in yourself by believing in God working through you. So it's almost like, if you believe in God and you believe in the purpose, then there's no way for you to not believe in yourself, because you know your purpose and you know God assigned it to you. And if you have trouble with self-esteem or confidence, are you confident in God? If God put you on that path, then be confident in the directions that God gave you. It's really about more than you, isn't it? And if you connect to that, it'll help you get through some rough times. Even if those rough times are just coming from inside, it's like, fight what's inside. Fight what's inside. And that could be lethargy. That could be paranoia. That could be illness. That could be fear, slow self. It's like, stick up for yourself. Fight what's inside. Maybe, which is that this is never going to work, blah, 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 blah. It is going to work. I think the message here is, it is going to work. You just have to start over from scratch with a clear mind. I don't know what this is talking about for whoever's watching this, but it's like, with a clear mind, you have to clear out the space. It's so interesting. These angel cards are talking again. Okay. So we have think global. You are being encouraged to spread your wings. Think outside the square. You are a citizen of the world. Expand your vision. Imagine the world within your heart. Embrace it. Surround it with love. Let it be, and so it will be. creative potential. You are by nature infinitely creative. Life is a sea of creative potential just waiting to be expressed through you. You are free to express all your heart's desires. And then we have courage. You have what it takes, just do it. We, your angels, are here to support you. Transformation. Through the great love that holds you in its embrace, you are moment by moment transforming to an ever greater light, ever greater oneness, and ever greater wisdom. So this is a transformative period. Gratitude. Make gratitude your new attitude. The stars will shine brighter upon you. All in your world will become lighter. These are all tools to help you along. Archangel Gabriel, you will soon receive some positive news. The channels for clear and honest communication are now open. Keep an open heart and speak your truth lovingly, without fear. Adventure. Instead of seeing the current situation as an obstacle, try seeing it as an adventure. Explore all the possibilities. There are many more than you currently imagine. Instead of seeing things as either black or white, try to explore all the colors in between. These are all very encouraging. Like, don't give up. Keep going by letting go. Keep going by scrap. Like, don't be afraid to throw something out. Don't be afraid to get rid of it and to detox. Don't be afraid. Be brave enough to say, this is garbage. It's beyond repair, but I've learned a lot from it. So it wasn't necessarily garbage in that the experience that you got from it wasn't garbage. The experience was a bunch of lessons that you needed to know. And this time around, whatever you're making or baking, it's going to be so much better. It's going to be so much better because you learned, and now you're looking for things that you would not have looked for before. Just start from scratch. That's all I really have to say. Hi, Alicia. What's up? I've literally just donated 6 garbage bags of clothes. Nice. And miscellaneous items from around the house. I gave away some things away I no longer want. Excellent. You're ahead of the game. Absolutely. Hey, Joy. What's up, Sha? Nice to see you on here. Hey, Alana. Oh, congratulations, Kajal. Congratulations. That's huge. So congratulations to you. Wow, Sha. Whoa. Holy moly. Thank you so much. God bless you. Sha, you rock, girl. Thank you so much. Thank you. Yeah, I guess I don't think things are bad at all. This, I look at the charts, I look at the energy, it's clearing out. And I think a big part of today's message is what needs to be cleared out. How do you have to clear out stuff out of your brain? How are you stuck in your head? A lot of times we get real stubborn. It's like, I got to make this work. I got to make this work, but it isn't working. And the problem, why it's never going to work, it's going to keep getting worse because it's too broken. Sometimes the best thing you can do is tear up that paper, throw it out, and then start from the beginning. I've actually had to do that with, I think, a paper in high school or something like that. And because of all the mistakes and craziness that the original paper caused me, it was so easy to write the second version of the paper because I knew it so well. So it's like you have learned everything you needed to learn. Your first attempt wasn't ever going to yield an end product. It was just your teaching. It was just your lessons. That's what it was. It was your lesson on how to do this. Next time is a charm, man. Try it again. This time around, it won't seem so crazy. You'll know the language of the situation better. You'll be able to navigate all the things that really kind of like were landmines blowing up, metaphorical, of course, in your face the whole time, the first time. Now you'll know how to avoid them. It's like that scene from Princess Bride, where he says, we've conquered all three. Um, um, we've conquered two of the three terrors of the fire swamp. We could now that we know how to watch out for those dangers, we don't have to run anywhere or go anywhere. And now, of course, then he gets attacked by the rodent of unusual size. But ultimately, what he's saying is, once you've made it through the land field, right? Now you know how to navigate things better. So just let it be behind you. Give it up, right? Just throw whatever it was away. That was always meant to be your practice round. And then start fresh, start new. I think that's kind of what it's saying. Hey, Donna, what's up? I just threw out my screenplay, and this is so good to hear. Absolutely. This is exactly what it's trying to tell you. It's not that you're not going to be a screenplay writer. It's not that you're never going to get that made. It's that this first attempt wasn't it. So you're going to go back to the start. You're going to start over again, and you are going to do things differently based on the mistakes you made in the past and not wanting to make them again. And it's going to be so much better. It's as frustrating as today may be, it's part of your blessing. Hey, Donna, throw out the relationship that absolutely. But I learned acceptance and gratitude. Yes, my journey was to help them learn how to heal and love. Your journey is to help yourself. So, what did you learn? And what did you heal? And you've learned acceptance and gratitude. That's all I care about. That's all I care about. You've learned acceptance and gratitude. It was your lesson. Who gives a what they learned? They ain't a part of you. They were a lesson. It's almost like when it comes to relationships, sometimes it's like when you're in high school and your teachers are teaching you things, do you care what they're learning? No, your focus should be on what you're learning. And if they get something out of it too, which I'm sure they do, that's their experience. But it's always like, why? Who cares what somebody else is learning? Don't who cares? Who cares? Care about that gratitude and the acceptance that you got. And that's exactly what I'm talking about. It's like you're done. You've gotten enough. You're finished. You don't need that to work out, to be meaningful. If that makes any sense. We always think that the things that matter last forever, but no matter, matter, lasts forever. It always changes forms. So just because it didn't last forever or because it didn't work out doesn't mean something productive didn't come from it. And now it's saying now is the time to scrap that. Just get rid of it. And then you're somebody different now because of what you've gone through. Move on from there. Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome, Shah. The Sag reading was pretty tough. And I tell you, this is because of Jupiter conjunct Chiron. Jupiter conjunct Chiron is no joke. And I think for a lot of Sagittarians, that is bringing up a lot of suffering, and it's bringing up a lot of pain, and it's bringing up a lot of fear, right? And it's making it bigger so it can't be ignored, because Sagittarius are great at just not ignoring things, but getting over things quickly, right? That's how they stay such optimists. But this is making that pain and those struggles so big that they can't ignore them. So I think that not only, so this is just kind of a tough time, and it's not going to be the easiest time, I would say, for the next, let me see how long this conjunction lasts for you guys. Yeah, the conjunction gets even tighter. It gets even tighter. Holy shit. Okay. I'm going to get you the answer. The Jupiter-Chiron conjunction doesn't end until April 15th. So from now until then, it could be pretty tough for you Saggies. And even then, it's still in a loose conjunction, but I don't count that. Jupiter will move into Taurus May 17th. No. Yeah, May 16th. And then it'll be trying the North Node. This is a challenging time for Sagittarians. It's not as easy breezy as it usually is. It's challenging. There are things that are going to challenge you this year. But I'll tell you, it's that kind of challenge where the more you volunteer, the less you try to run, and the more you kind of just lean into, what are you trying to teach me with this? Accept everything as an adventure, but most importantly for you guys as a lesson, especially through April, that it's just learning lessons, because that's how Chiron really works. It heals through teaching. And so it's like, what can I learn? The more uncomfortable a situation, the deeper you're going to have to dig and ask, what am I supposed to learn from this? Okay. Yeah. Yeah. What am I supposed to learn from this? It's a good question, right? That's for Saggies. But that Jupiter-Chiron conjunction can really kind of make us all suffer. Especially fixed signs, because it could be square to your natal sun. FYI. FYI. And I think it is square to my natal sun. So let's see. Let's see. I love you guys. I'm going to get offline because I just realized I have a 2:00 appointment. And hopefully I will see you on here tomorrow. Please leave your comments below. I love to know, hey, Kristen, what's up? And Kristen, I hope you can go back and watch the video because I'm just about to get offline. But thank you so much for this chit chat, guys. It really helped. Okay, I gotta go. Bye.